What up? What up? What up? But while I've Saturday.
Hey y'all.
Oh yeah. We have some technical difficulties earlier. Camera just cut off on the brother. But it's all good. We got it fixed.
Why are you organizing the cart, love?
This is car be all over the place, bro.
Okay. It don't have to be in your video, baby.
Anyway, Happy Women's Month, beautiful people.
Women's Day every day.
Yeah, I mean, like, what special happens during Women's Month?
Child, I don't know.
Like, do women get extra off early or some shit? Is it any official
I think it's
benefits?
just no. I think it's just a celebration of. It's a time when you highlight the history or the accomplishments of women.
Why do we need
so
a
on and so
time frame
forth.
to highlight people?
Because people don't do it regularly.
Oh, I do it all the time.
Do you?
I give everybody credit.
Okay.
That's black,
Okay.
American. Yeah, I just, you know what I'm saying. Anyhow,
Mm-hmm.
but anyway, hey Pietro.
Why I see there's 0 people and I'm on here?
Um,
But
I'm not,
hey.
I'm not like, but it's fine. But anywho, tired. I'm trying to wait for more people getting here.
Mm-hmm.
Ask people how their week been while I'm waiting. Ask Miss
Hey,
Pietro.
Raz. My week was good. We
I
went
don't
to
see Raz.
see
Oh, there you
I
go.
see her.
Hey, Raz.
We went to see Creed.
You know what? I'm sorry,
Yes.
Raz. Sorry to cut you off.
Uh-huh.
And this just for not just for
Rude.
this not just for Raz, it's for anybody. Do y'all want us to use y'all made up names? Like, is it disrespectful to use your authentic name? And I'm using them for government because it's still shortened in some capacity, but like, you know, like P, like be called P, right?
No, I actually prefer my name, but
Okay, well, I'll call
P
you.
is fine. I don't have a problem with it.
I call you Pietro going forward.
Whatever.
Anywho, but just let us know, Raz. And also, how's your week? Go ahead, Pietro.
Oh, I can talk now. Thank you.
Your Lord has spoken.
Anyway, my week was good. We went to see Creed yesterday, which was a really good movie, and then the night before that, we binge watched the first two. I don't know. I'm telling you this. I guess I'm telling the people.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was just fun. We still have yet to watch $1 Million Baby, and I want to watch that, just kind of in the theme of boxing. But it was good. I was having a little FOMO seeing people at Go Wild, and I was sad for a hot second that I didn't go. But then I remembered that $700 price tag for tickets, and I was like, "Fuck it, ain't that much fun." So yeah, it was good.
Pause, Raz. You gotta put pause. She said it was long, but okay. Pause, Raz. That's just terrible. Anyway, she said Raz is
We're not
fine.
children. We don't have to pause. We say stuff, but whatever.
You do.
Okay.
Anyhow, okay, we're good, Raz. I'm happy to hear that your week was good in general. Yeah, you know, it's hard to lighten a person my complexion at times. I think those ring lights just don't do any justice because some because I don't know about you, but in some capacity I look ashy, and then some I look chalky looking, like it
Well, I
dulls
think the
me out.
glasses kind of fuck it up because you're mirroring back the screen and the light, and it's just a lot. So yeah.
But now I take them off, I can't see.
Brad says, "Have y'all been following the Alex Murdaugh trial? I watched the Netflix documentary today, and it was interesting. I have no idea who Alex Murdaugh is.
I often wait. She's got through speaking, and then ask you who the fuck that nigga is.
Is that so? I'm totally reaching with this, but I feel like this guy's name might have been Alex too. But I think he was maybe like one of the passport bros or something, and he got arrested for like they accused him of like trafficking or something like that. He looks foreign, but I don't know like what his nationality or anything is.
You talking about the dude who was like doing these podcasts and stuff?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? You might be right.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Because
I felt like
I think
his
he just
name
came
was
out
Alex.
that he had like he has like cancer, ass cancer or something like that, or something.
They say the Lord will take care of it for you. You ain't got to do nothing to get back at
My comments coming real slow, y'all.
Rachel said, "Hey, party people. Hey, Rachel.
Hey, Rachel.
Raz said that white wealthy family in South Carolina. He was found guilty of killing his wife and son. Oh, okay. Never heard of him.
Have I heard about this case? It sounds like white on white
He
crime.
stole money from the family law firm. He was a lawyer. Okay. Yeah, you know, white on white crime be out here happening.
Now, shit, white on white crime get a whole documentary. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit crazy. No, I haven't heard a thing about it. But what's interesting about it?
Rachel said I was watching a series on Netflix last night. So
Rachel, you was watching
I said it's
television?
garnering like OJ attention.
Yeah, I might need to check this out. Like I said, I like the white on white crime.
Raz
I'm
said,
here for
wow,
it.
it's been all over the news, and I figured social media too. Well, yeah, you know, we don't watch the news, and I actually been trying not to be on social media as much,
Mm-hmm.
and I guess it hasn't come across D'Angelo's radar.
I haven't tried. I've tried my best not to be on social media as much as well.
What?
Uh,
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Own your truth, because it's your version of it.
I have tried to be on social media as much as well. I have curated my feed as much as I can. So especially, like I said, that white on white trust tragedy, I haven't hit my viewpoint. I think the last time I heard about somebody getting sentenced to anything was the young man who put the hit on his nephew.
Mm.
It's like some kind of soul food restaurant.
A white soul food restaurant?
No, these are black people.
No.
It's so funny because the thing happened like it happened a while back. But anyway, but he put the hit out on his nephew to collect the life insurance money. I think the business might be going
Raz said
under
sweetie pie.
or something.
I think sweetie pie is what you're
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about.
yeah.
Yeah.
The sweetie pie joint. Yep,
And
yep.
back to the other thing, she said OJ commented on it too. LOL. They have like three bodies attached to the family. Oh wow.
So is it the whole family that's killing people or
Mm.
just him?
Hey, Dwayne.
I don't know. I'm confused. What's up, D?
Hey, good evening. How y'all
She
doing?
said, "Yeah, that story is crazy, Rance. Yeah, I haven't seen the story. Speaking of Netflix, are y'all still stealing people passwords on Netflix? Cause they gonna start charging y'all niggas in a minute. But anywho, have you heard about this D? What they talking about?
I don't know what they're talking about.
Apparently, a
Alex
white
Murdoch.
wealthy family in South Carolina, Alex Murdoch, he uh he killed his wife and his
And his
son.
son. He was just found guilty,
He was found
and he
guilty.
was stealing money from the family law firm.
Yeah,
There's a series on Netflix about it.
yeah.
Was he
Um,
like a politician or something? Or
I don't
no, I
know.
say he was a lawyer.
oh, okay,
Rachel
Same
okay.
said,
difference.
didn't the son that was killed tied to one of the other murders? And
What
Raz said,
murders?
I think they are doing a Lifetime movie based on the Sweetie Pie case, part of T.D. Jakes' Seven Deadly Sins.
GDJ 7. What the hell is that?
Yeah, the South Carolina family is known for covering up crimes to protect their family. Okay.
Okay,
We out
so
of the loop
so
on all this.
and correct me if I'm wrong, people who have seen this. So what you guys, what you ladies are saying is that it's his family in South Carolina
Hmm.
that owns a law firm. There are
Hmm.
lawyers that apparently have had have killed or been involved in killing other multiple people,
Or
and the
covering
okay,
up.
well, no, been involved in killing other multiple people, and the
Hmm.
family has covered it up. In doing so, fast forward, and then the father went and snapped and killed his two people that got something to do with other murders. That's what y'all saying?
I think so.
Okay, she
Well,
said,
they said
yeah,
the
South
other
Carolina
murders
family is
were
known. Okay,
tied to that same family. So I don't know in what capacity, but basically it's a lot of crime surrounding this family.
okay. Rachel said I got it right.
Cool.
Okay, well there you go. You know, I see through a plot line real smooth. But yeah, I mean that sound like something like how what y'all saying. It should be national news, but y'all says it been out on the news and stuff. I haven't necessarily seen anything about it. But this also goes to what I was telling P not so long ago about how we be into the black feed so hard, but we don't necessarily be into the everybody else feed. So this like it probably been all over white people feed, black people seeing, like y'all have seen it here and there, but for the masses probably haven't seen it as much. Where like I was saying about the sweetie pie thing, that been all on my feed about him getting life and all this kind of stuff.
It was trending like Tiger King, or it's trending like Tiger was trending like Tiger King, is what Rachel said.
Is Tiger King still trending now?
No, remember it was though. Remember it was everywhere. She's saying it was trending like that.
Oh, I don't remember that.
So I guess that's how it's gotten so much infamy because it was trending
Yeah,
like
I ain't gonna
that.
lie to you. If it was trending during that pandemic, I know I didn't see it because I was pissy during the pandemic. Very pissy. She said, "Yep, the story. That's the story. He was stealing money from the law firm, and he was addicted to drugs. Of course, they're gonna blame the drugs. The drugs ain't got nothing to do with it. He was a killer before he started smoking the pipe.
Who said it was a pipe?
You're right. I think he smoked meth out of pipes. I
I don't know.
associate meth with all. Anytime you tell my person on drugs, well, I guess not opioids, but I usually associate with meth. But
Mm.
you're right. Ashawn say, "What you drinking, Dwayne? Grape
uh, yeah, it is grape juice technically. It's a red
juice.
wine. From the hills in Italy. Um,
Mm.
has tones of a earthy tone with
Dirty ass heels, huh?
huh?
Must be on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. When we got off last week, somebody commented and said that nigga drinking warm as grape juice. I said, God damn. They say you drinking the blood of Christ.
And there you go. He just came on.
That's right, the blood of Christ. That's right.
He broke to last.
That's right. Now this is the cup of salvation. Now all I need is some wafers,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
the body of Christ. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You
And
said
I just
wafer.
have
Is that what y'all used to eat for the body?
yeah, there was some kind of wafers.
What y'all used to eat, P?
We didn't do communion. I know what it is. I know it's the body of Christ and blood of Christ, but we didn't do communion at my church.
We used to do these little crackers. They used to be hollow on the inside. Motherfuckers be about this here big, this here big. Let me tell y'all something. Me being a child and a fat nigga child, that was the most pissed off time of church I ever been a part of. When they bring that little shit around, first of all, you couldn't tell the deacon or the usher, I'm baptized, I can have some. They they need to, they need to bend there to see you actually go through baptism for them to know that you can have. That's first. That piss you off. So you go through the baptism. I ain't gonna know about. I think I got baptized just so I can have the communion. But anyway, you get the communion, right? Boom. They say, here you go. First of all, it's unsanitary. The shit was nasty because the cracker was in a little metal tray and everybody just picked one out of it. That's nasty. I don't know how many nasty ass people have been digging that before me. But you pick one, it's about this here big. Then you get your little thing of juice about this here tall. Man, nigga, I try to grab about 42 little crackers every time motherfucker came around me. Don't let me be in the children's church while I had some pool, while I was a deacon, while I was a youth pastor for a short period. Nigga, please, them little crackers go to the back. Nigga, throwing them bitches back. Hell out of here. I'm a whole fat child out here. You better give me some some nutrients. Playing with me. They goddamn less than a swallow of damn grape juice and that dry ass cracker. But anyway,
It was grape juice.
yeah, it
We
wasn't
had
no
actual
wild.
wine. We had actual
No,
wine.
no.
Why are y'all drinking grape juice? That's horrible
Why is it horrible?
because it's supposed to be wine. Why are y'all drinking grape juice?
Because we were minors.
Okay, and you're not drinking a whole cup of it. You're only taking a sip.
Bro, it was grape juice. Wasn't no wine. I said even in the big church. The big church, it was great. And I'm gonna tell you how I know it was grape juice. When I got grown, I fought around and had some Welch's grape juice. I was like, oh, this is communion. Like that was my association with the shit. I was like, nigga, this is like so this is what they was pouring inside the guy. Okay, cool. But yeah, we never had wine. Never.
That just defeats the whole purpose. You pulled out wine.
Well,
That-
first of all, and I wish Michelle was on here, but that just it's am I one person who thinks a little just a tiny bit problematic be sitting here saying we eating the body and drinking the blood of Christ like we cannibals,
that's what it did in the Bible.
like a cannibal, right?
You didn't actually eat Christ himself.
I get
It's symbolic.
I get the symbolism, but what I'm saying is, you also got to think. You listen to a child at the time thinking about this in the sense of how it's presented to me. As we eat this cracker, it symbolizes the body of Christ. As we drink this juice, it symbolizes the blood. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, why is it okay for us to even be thinking about eating the blood? I mean, eating the body and drinking the blood of a man. This is some
But
real,
but he
this is
wasn't a man.
some sick shit.
He was the son of God.
So it's okay to be accountable if it's tied to your religion.
No, you missing the whole point of it.
What's the point? Tell me.
Why don't you read the Bible?
I have back and forth and back.
Then what's your question? Because then you would
I asked
know.
you a simple question, brother. I asked you a simple question, brother.
So you don't understand the Bible,
I think I do. I believe I do.
but you don't understand that part.
I just don't understand the symbolism. I don't understand why is that the symbol. Why is that the reason? You know what I'm saying? Why is that got to be the symbol for us to connect with Christ? See, I'm not the only person. Rachel said she thought it was supposed to be the flesh, but she don't know. But Raz said, D'Angelo, my coworker says the same thing. Yes, come on, son. You okay?
Yeah, I was checking the dryer.
And see, and I feel like people like Dwayne are deflecting because they don't know the fucking answer themselves.
I know the answer,
Raz
but
says she doesn't read the New Testament.
you know what? That's just that's some good researching there.
Oh, okay, that's all you got. Okay.
Yeah, because I don't want to say the wrong thing.
Yeah, you better
Maybe I
not.
might need weight on the shelf.
Yeah, you better not. And also,
You know, man. I'll be like, I'm gonna be like, I'll be like, the magnificent.
yeah,
Man, sugar eat it.
that nigga thought Nipson funny. Oh, but no, but another thing that was controversial, and I guess it's controversial especially if it's, you know, you're talking about religion side of it. Me and my brother used to talk about this all the time when I was growing up.
Well, nothing controversial about that.
No. This is what I'm finna say.
Our communion. Oh,
No, what I'm finna say is that, like I told you, I read the Bible front and back, back and forward. And I used to tell, I mean, who have conversations. I say, you know what's crazy to me? Am I the only person who feel like the Bible reads like a fairy tale story? Like a lot of stories in there read like fables. Quiet's the room, huh? Why? What Rad said? She only reads the Old Testament. She can go toe to toe to prove the New Testament is made up. But religion is a belief, so speak your belief. It's not right or wrong when it comes to your belief. I'm curious to your belief. My belief, all right, so I'm more spiritual nowadays. I feel like men are inherently evil. I feel like when you give a man, especially white man, a position of authority or power, they history have shown us that they have known to not only want to rewrite history but delete the shit that came before that and claim shit for you know, for their own. So when I see the King James version of the Bible, stuff like that, like, see, for me, I feel like I get a little triggered. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, how am I supposed to truly believe that what this in this text is thoroughly what it's supposed to be? You get what I'm saying? Then they come to the back of my mind, like I was saying before, about it reading like a fable and some pieces of it and whatnot. Ton of bricks. But at the same time, Me and God good. We good in these streets. We talk. We been having conversations and shit.
Mm-hmm.
What's well, you never had communion. What you think,
Uh-uh.
P?
But what?
You think the Bible read like a fable sometimes? Do you feel like anything?
I don't necessarily know about reading like a fable, but I have always been just with religion in general since I was young, and it could be the church that I grew up in because
Yeah.
it has its own sets of problems and it is believed to be a cult and whatnot. But I've just always found religion to be organized religion to be problematic. I've always questioned it and kind of pushed against the grain. Even the Bible, I feel like you kind of take that with a grain of salt because it clearly says the King James version of the Bible. You got all these other versions of the Bibles, which means men are going in and editing it, changing it, and doing what they want to do with it. So
White man.
therefore, to me, like I said, you take it with a grain of salt. Um, and what was the other question? Yeah, so I just tend to be more spiritual than religious. I definitely believe that there is a higher being. I do call him Jesus because that's what I was raised up with. So I believe in God. I believe in Jesus. And I just feel like I have my own relationship with him. I feel like I am on my own individualized walk with God, just as I think everybody is. And I don't believe in the fire and brimstone God that they teach you about because I don't know how you could preach that God and preach a God of love and forgiveness and all this other stuff. So I just believe in you try to do right by people, you try to live your best life, and yeah, that's just my philosophy of things. And I don't knock people for what they believe. You do you, and I'm gonna do me. Because at the end of the day, I can't get you no closer to heaven, and you can't get me no closer to hell. And so, that's just my opinion on it.
But see, even Rachel said it's a bunch of fables to help you be a good person. So even that though, right? But whatever helps you sleep at good at night, believe in that. So even that though, Rachel, like for me, I always think about this right here, right? I don't know if you ever saw the Nat Turner movie, and the Nat Turner movie. If I'm not mistaken, if anybody saw this and correct me if I'm wrong, they used the slave masters used the Bible to control the slaves, right? And Nat Turner was one of the main ones going around preaching the Bible to, like I said, get the slaves, together, get slaves under control before he turned over a new leaf and said, just a bunch of BS. And my thing is, and I get it, you pay for what you pay for in Dalmatian in eternity, but if you if if you promote it like, okay, this is what the Bible says, this is what you should be doing, this and that and third, um, it just I be thinking to myself, how can you justify doing what you did to people like black people? You get what I'm saying? Like how can a white person back in those times thoroughly tell you that they're Christian? It's no way in the hell you can tell me that you are actual Christian and you're hanging people, you're lynching people, you're hating people for nothing. You get what I mean? That would be my thought process behind that shit. But they'll use it to you and tell you should be a good person. You should turn the other cheek. You should, you know what I'm saying? Like you should help your brother and your sister and your fellow man out. But this ain't what you've been doing, and you're killing my people left and right. Hello, Michelle. She said, I'm not religious, but I'm spiritual as well. So I can't speak on the Bible as well as someone who studied it. I just try to lead with love and good intention. She said, okay, Michelle said they're not Christians. That's not what Christ taught. That's what I'm saying. And that's my thought process, right? But like I said, but it was used to help control a lot of slaves back in the day. Like I said, I just thinking, to yourself, if this is what's taught to me on a religious stance on side of it, there's no one here I actually thought that my slave owner, master, whatever, was, was and we wasn't practicing the same religion.
Mhm.
It's no way in the hell. I just watched you whoop Toby, my nigga. There's no way We both on the same plane. You know, we ain't reading the same Bible. I don't know what you reading, my nigga. This shit ain't adding up. Michelle said, she said religion just a belief in the worship of a superhuman power or powers, especially a god of gods. Yeah, it is true. That's why so many different variations of it, and people have their own, what have yous. But yeah. But if y'all missed it early on, I said happy Women's Month to all the wonderful, beautiful women on here. Just the FYI, I don't need no fucking month to tell y'all great job and or to spread, you know, things that women have done in history and and continuously do every day. But since they have a month, happy Women's Month. If you read the slave narratives, they say that they knew they wasn't worshiping the same God. Yeah, I don't see how you would thought you was. You could be deaf, dumb, and slow and know that this shit ain't adding up. But
Hey, just so didn't somebody say I was drinking just grape juice? I don't
yeah,
want to show
I
the
did.
actual.
Okay, what's that? Let me see. Okay,
I don't want to show the actual brand because we not
right
ain't
on,
no black on, so we ain't. You know what I'm saying? We ain't giving it no shine like that.
right on, right
But
on. Where you
just
get it from?
it was a store, but it wasn't a black owned store.
Okay, well, don't even talk about it. Don't even
So I
talk about
can't
it.
talk about the store and
I
I
ain't gonna
can't
lie
talk
to you,
about the
D.
actual wine, but
I
just so
ain't, I
I
ain't gonna
brought
lie to you, D.
actual
You,
grape juice.
last time you gave me and P a wine recommendation, we tried it. It tastes like dog piss. But also you drink beer, so it
Well,
might be
first of
why.
all, you know that kills me. It's like when people drink beer, something like, man, this tastes like piss. Well,
It do.
do you go around drinking piss?
I have
How do you know
before.
piss drink? That's what I'm saying. That's
What?
like,
Yeah. I said I've been a child. I have drunk piss.
I
okay,
was a
well,
child too. I didn't ever drink pee.
So I don't know if y'all remember, but
uh,
when you used to get stung by a stingray,
They ain't make you drink it.
no, but they tell you pee on it. And I don't know if you ever had somebody try to focus and piss on your leg. It's someone stash up a little bit.
Really?
nigga, you ain't never been stung by no damn
I was about to say, who
stingray.
just talking
What the
about
fuck are you
I
talking
just
about?
thought about that. Like what?
Y'all nigga know my life. Y'all know what I've
You
been
like
through.
Steve Irwin, motherfucker? Stop capping. What the fuck wrong with
Nigga,
you?
I survived, nigga. I'm like Wayne, nigga. I survived. I got stung 9 times, but I survived.
What you
Hey,
the fucking 50
I'm
Cent of
fucking with-
fucking the Animal Kingdom, motherfucker?
That's why I don't fuck with that big ass super ocean now. Give me a pool or a bathtub. Fuck the ocean.
Yeah, man. But yeah, I'm not drinking grape juice. This is the blood of Christ. So I don't know. I can't get it open.
Mm-hmm. You proud your bottle, huh, brother? We need to start talking that. I think you might have a problem, Dwayne,
What?
because
Because I
you
drink
drinking
a
every
glass
day.
of wine
You drinking every
and I
day.
watched General Hospital. So fucking what?
And you smoke Marlboro cigarettes,
Man doesn't. Yeah, what man doesn't?
and you get the big piece of chicken. You just an old ass nigga, huh?
Man, y'all tripping, man. What man doesn't have a glass of wine and watch Days of Our Lives? What real man doesn't?
What Michelle say?
Um, um, Michelle said, "So are you taking the
What's wrong with this nigga,
what?
man?
The Eucharist?
I
I don't know
don't
what
know
that
what the fuck that is. I wasn't going to even tell him, bro. She went from the very sweet like that.
is.
Michelle, what the hell you talking about?
Why
this
do we have
nigga,
Dwayne's
this
eyeball?
nigga
What just
tripping.
happened?
This nigga drinking, bro. Nigga, that wine I hit him. Hey, I feel you, D. Me and P was on last week, and that wine hit us, boy. It was over, son. It was over.
I've only had one glass, so I mean, I ain't tripping.
I mean, that's I only had one glass too, my nigga, and it started hitting me. I'm a lightweight dog, and your blood rushing to your head, man. Now, yeah, pass out. I'm just gonna let
What are
you
you talking
fall.
about?
That nigga
I
said,
have my blood and the blood of Christ in me.
"You can't damn cannibal." Um,
Why don't you ask Michelle what communion means?
I don't know, but Rachel said she glad your nose clean.
What's
The
the book is?
preparation
That's why.
of communion. Oh, Rachel, in the upside down. Okay. You said the preparation of communion. Um, what you mean by what you mean? Still explain, right, Michelle? What we talking about? Because you came on a day short and a dollar late. We don't know what you're talking about now. You talking about off any
You mean
people?
was he the little boy that fixed it up? I don't know what we're talking about. I was playing the game.
Yeah, we
And is
try.
it just me? I always thought communion was just for Catholics.
No, you know what? Until I got grown, and this gonna sound real naive, but until I actually got grown, I thought that Baptist was the only religion.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that everybody was a Christian Baptist.
Nah, definitely
And
that
then,
wasn't the case.
and then
Only if you're from the South.
that, you know I'm from the South, bro. Like that's
I
all I
know.
knew my whole life was a Baptist Christian church. I ain't know nothing else. I had, like you said, in my area, there's no Catholic church, there's no mosque, like it's nothing but Baptist Christian churches,
Churches.
churches,
Churches.
and and that's all I knew
We
about.
should go get some biscuits.
Everybody been smoking. Then I got grown, and I realized there's a lot more shit out here. And I was like, oh shit, where y'all came from? Y'all ain't never been here. So I don't know nothing about. I ain't know nothing about what Catholics did. I didn't know nothing about no Pope. Only thing I heard, I think every time I ever heard about a Pope touching a little boy. And when I was growing up, and I still didn't know what the fuck it was. I didn't know who the Pope was. I thought it was a person.
So Michelle said, LOLP, no, communion is the body and blood of Christ that we are to do in remembrance of Christ's sacrifice and resurrection. Gotcha.
Rachel said she was
Cool.
baptized Catholic, and I was an altar girl. I
Oh,
grew
see, I
up
thought they only let
apostate.
little boys do the altar thing. Yeah, I grew up apostolic too.
Oh, you did too?
Mm-hmm.
That's what the house
That was
prayer is?
our yeah, that's their denomination.
Really? So Michelle,
Apostolic.
so you grew up like me?
No, just because you have the same denomination doesn't mean that you practice the same way. The house of prayer is a very
Boy, cause
in a
boy,
vacuum
mm,
way of religion
I,
in and of itself.
Michelle, I love you to death. I love my mother-in-law even more. But I don't, none on this earth don't tell me that she's not a part of a cult. And I told her this straight to her face. She cried, but I had to tell her the truth before I left this earth.
The other line about that part, but
I
yes,
know I did tell her that.
the church that I
She didn't
grew
cry
up in, that my family has gone to for generations, and they still go to, is considered a cult. It wasn't for however long, but I think technically now it is actually considered a cult. So yeah.
Dwayne,
Mm.
they got a head pastor,
He's called the bishop.
a bishop. Ask D'Angelo what's the bishop, what they call the bishop.
And call
So
him
first
daddy
of
or
all,
something.
hold on, Dwayne. First of all, D'Angelo, if we're gonna get on here and talk about it, we can talk about it, but you're not gonna make fun of it.
I'm not making
Like
fun
I
of it.
said,
Ask a
you
question.
were trying to hold a smile
Bro,
down
I'm asking
so
a
hard.
question.
Because we're not gonna be disrespectful to other people's beliefs just because it's not ours. Go ahead, Dwayne.
You call him daddy, right? We've
Yes,
already had this conversation. Yeah.
yes.
Call him
They call
daddy.
him Sweet Daddy.
Now they call
Yeah.
him sweet daddy.
Sweet daddy. Yeah.
Anyway,
What Rachel say?
she said we used to get whipped by the
Oh
nuns and everything
no!
because she went to a
So
private Catholic elementary and high school.
was y'all with the paddle? I think nuns had the paddle, right? The wooden paddle joint. I only had one teacher ever growing up. I think third grade. She had a wooden paddle with the holes in it, so she can swing that motherfucker and hit you on your butt.
I don't know about having holes in it and all that.
Yeah,
That's a
it's
bit much.
no. So true story. If you just have a solid piece of wood, when you go hit like this, it hit you.
Mm-hmm.
But
I know why.
oh, okay. I thought you were saying that. Yeah, no, she had woods on her shit. I mean, holes on her shit. She was not playing with our black ass.
Michelle said typically it is no makeup, no jewelry. Women can't wear pants. but that's not how our church was. We didn't call our pastor bishop nor daddy. Yeah, so my church was similar in the no pants thing.
Yeah.
Like you had the one time I didn't wear stockings. They said I was being fast. Like even braids are shunned upon. Women cutting their hair, wearing sleeveless, dresses or tops. All of that is a no no.
In the Catholic Church, we call the priest father.
Yeah.
Mm. So what's this? Michelle said she said no. I'm a what?
Trinitarian.
What the hell is the Trinity? I never heard that one
I don't
before.
know. She also said LOL. So I don't know. If it's a joke.
Oh, it might be a joke. Like Father Bob. Okay.
Your priest name was Bob.
that's
Now, see,
Father
my
Bob.
only Catholic experience, I used to like work at a church, like in the
Mm-hmm.
the childcare area on Sundays for a few hours, and so I know a little bit about Catholicism or whatever. But for what I always knew, they call the priesthood by their last name, so like Father Iglesias, because there's a lot of Mexicans and stuff.
Yeah. You know what? I
Yeah.
didn't realize that a lot of Mexicans are Catholic.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I didn't know this.
Hispanics. I won't say Mexicans.
Yeah.
Latinos.
Yeah.
I don't know which one is politically correct.
You're right. The
But
Mexican folks are Catholic like motherfuckers. Michelle said her dad was raised Catholic and refused to let him go to Catholic school. She said it's not a joke. Most apostate
apostolic people are oneness.
oneness.
Oh,
What the fuck
okay.
is that?
I don't know.
Is it like one mind, one body, one soul? Laugh out loud. Yes. When I was an Ulster girl, our priest was called Father Bob. That's
I wouldn't even take him seriously.
what you saying. I just go over there and ask Father Bob for some more programs. You want me to do that? Lord, please don't get me day. Excuse me, Father Bob. Can I get some more programs, please? Like nigga, I'll be every time I say his name, I'll be cracking up, bro. And ain't never wrong with the man's name. Just put Father and Bob just together, just hilarious in my mind.
But you're almost an hour and you're gonna get to these topics. Rachel said all my kids went to Catholic school because the discipline is top tier. And Michelle said, P, you should be at Go Wow. But all my fat friends, no. No, I actually told me when he started the thing and asked how everybody week was or whatever. I was like seeing all the stuff on social media. I had a moment of like, oh man, FOMO. But then I remembered that price tag, and I'm like, ain't that much fun in the world. Especially when I know I would have been awkward and quiet and probably been in the room with him more than down there interacting with people.
Don't say him like that, nigga.
I'm talking about you.
I know him downstairs. I'm doing me like that. I mean, like, get your head down now. She got some. The only person be appealing is me. So Catholic school is real. Like discipline is on top.
Yeah, they're very strict.
I didn't know this. Like I said, I don't think I know about Catholic school was probably sister at.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't know nothing about Catholic school.
No, I had a fire ass black woman that had a choir that sung out this world. Boy, I was like la la la. That's the only thing I knew. After that, I said Pope and kids. That's about it, though.
No, I definitely think so, Michelle. If I go with if I pick a year and like a group of us get together and go, then yeah. But if I'm left to my own devices and I gotta make friends, nah.
What y'all should do, stop bullshitting, and y'all should all say, look, ladies, this year and do it this year, like plan it now. So by next year you have the funds and you switch money to the side, do what you gotta do to pay for what we need to pay for, and just make it a girl's trip to Go Wild.
I mean, that is a good idea. And I don't necessarily know if it's strictly affording it. It's the fact that it costs so much. And because I've never been, in my head, I can't justify $2,000+ because between your ticket to get there, your hotel stay, airfare, or however, whatever transportation you're using to get there, and then just eating and the money and shit you're gonna spend, you talking about a $2,000+ trip, even more for us because you ain't gonna let me go by myself.
Oh no, if you go with them niggas, y'all go about nigga. I pay
So it was more about value because I don't know if you remember, you told me this year I could go, but it was about the value of it for me. I don't know that it is worth that.
Well, that's what I'm saying, Rachel. So Pietro's natural, she is natural and introvert as well.
And I'm socially awkward.
She's very socially awkward. So that's what I'm saying. So if you go with some people that you are already semi comfortable with, I'm not even saying you're 100% comfortable with her, but if you go with some people that you semi comfortable with, right, it'll make it just a tad bit, you know what I'm saying, a little more experience, be a little more better. Like I know me, I'm socially awkward, but people talk to me, so then it makes me be social. Like Dwayne, when I first met Dwayne was he talked a lot. He was just talking. I was like, who this nigga? This nigga keep talking, bro. In my mind, I was like, boy, shut the fuck up talking to me, bro. But he kept talking. And before you know it, look at this, now we're best friends. That's just how it be happening. But
are y'all best friends though? Did Dwayne give you that title?
I gave us that title. Me and Dwayne Sean, we all best friends. What? See, Michelle, you gotta do all that. I got the money. I just never want to go. I was just with yeah, whatever, Michelle. You don't want to hear your shit. Rachel, I have P in videos from Planning and a Better Me, and we had a conversation too. I'm in
Extrovert.
There you go, extrovert.
Right, Rachel. Rachel said I'm socially awkward too. P. We will be the weirdos in the conference. Like seriously, and I do better when I at least know somebody. But like I said, and I said this with Planning Better Me, I try not to latch on to other people because I know everybody is not socially awkward and introverted. So I don't want to be latching on to you and you trying to go talk to other people or whatever the case may be. So I just kind of do my own thing until I can't take it no more and I bow out and I go in the room with my husband and go find something to eat.
But see, y'all gotta learn. Y'all gotta learn how to be okay by yourself in a social setting. Like I've been in so many like big social settings, especially work related type shit where you have to be there. And nigga, I find my space between people I semi know, and I won't say shit to none of them niggas, and I just be there and I be chilling.
You know, it's funny that you say that. So I'm going to bring up the topic. And I don't know that anybody else on here can actually relate to it. But so D'Angelo and I got together really young. We met when I was 18. He was 20. We was married by the time I was 21. He was 23. So I went from living at my parents' house to me and him living together. So I have never known life by myself. He and I were even talking not long ago, and I was like, if he and I were for whatever reason to dissolve our marriage, we would be out here fucked up because I don't really know dating. Like I don't really have experience dating. So to be damn near 40 years old and you out here talking about you trying to date somebody and your last dating experience you were a teenager, that shit's weird. But yeah, but like I don't know doing stuff by myself. Like even D'Angelo's way more comfortable with it than I am because there would have been times when he was at Coke and he was off during the week. So he would drop me off at work and go to the dollar movie.
I go to movies all day, nigga.
Yeah, he would come back and we might have lunch or either he just come back and pick me up. But I don't go to the movies by myself. I've never been to a restaurant by myself. I don't think I've ever been to a restaurant by myself. Like I don't do so. And I actually told me I want to take a solo trip because I've never traveled alone. Like I don't know life by myself, which is I think it's becoming a thing for me. And I feel like I'm thinking about it more when Kayla and I talk like about her moving out and living on her own and stuff like that. And I'm like, I've never known that. And it's just a really weird place to be when you're almost 40 years old and you don't know life by yourself.
I'll tell you this much. I go out and hang with myself all day. Me, myself, and I. We go to I don't know club, but we'll go to take myself out, put my nice little clothes, shit, go to the movie theater, being loud, because P ain't with me, so I got to laugh for both of us. And so it be, I be tearing the dog move ass up. Sneaking into another movie because she ain't there, even though it costs $1. I don't give a damn. I'm gonna still sneak this motherfucker. And it's Tuesday, so it means half off. It's 50 cents. I still don't give a damn. I'm still gonna sneak in here because it's principle, the motherfucking thing.
Yeah, I wanted to sneak in Cocaine Bear yesterday, but the timing didn't work out.
Yeah. P was quiet and looked at me crazy because I was like, hey, yes, I had to do social things when I was working corporate. And it was so exhausting, but I did what I had to do.
True, I have shown up for work. It's different. It's funny because at work I can get through it at work, but on a personal note, nah. Rachel said when I was working corporate, I would travel for 5 days at a time for months, so I'm used to eating alone in restaurants. Raz said solo dolo is so fun. I don't know, Raz. I'm gonna have to try it at some point. Michelle said P need a break, so I'm glad you leave for a couple hours. And Raz said I prefer to do things by myself.
I'll tell you this though, when you do things by yourself, it's a little cheaper and
Yeah.
nobody can tell on you.
Now, I will say I had a period in high school where I would kind of go and do stuff by myself because we lived like right across the street from a bus stop, and so my parents would let me go or whatever. And I remember going to Perimeter. I would go out there and shop or whatever, and I would go get my nails and stuff done. So I guess I did a little bit by myself in high school. Um, and then every now and then I'll go out by myself because sometimes I do need to just get away from you and breathe a little bit. And I do enjoy that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess I don't ever look at that. I guess I do some stuff by myself.
Everything you talk, it's all good.
Huh, look at that.
But I say this right here. I know me personally. I grew up doing a lot of shit by myself. I got a brother who's 2 years younger than me. We used to do stuff, do things a lot. And as I got older, I realized a lot of times I used to be by myself doing shit. But I think because I enjoyed it. I was cool with it. In most cases, I had to. Like, even just going to school. Like, I won't run to nobody else I'm going to school with until I get halfway to the south side, coming from, what I'm saying, coming from downtown type stuff. So I leave my brother. We part ways at the train station, and it's all D from that point forward. You know what I mean? So I'm used to being solo dolo. What about you, D? I know you like being solo dolo sometimes.
Uh, yeah, it's cool. Especially when the movie is involved. I like going to the movies by myself. That's so damn funny.
Because nigga, we don't have this conversation plenty of times when you in the movie theaters. Hey man, hey this this nigga. One thing about it, do not fuck up this nigga movie experience. He is gonna be pissy.
Yeah, I like going to the movies by myself, man. Cause I like that. I pay for the movie. I actually want to see the movie. I want to have a fucking commentary about the motherfucker and fucking narration to the whole movie. So
Yeah, we
I
see
like going
you
to the
watch
movie.
the whole movie
Yeah,
yesterday.
nigga, we no, that's not true. So it's so funny how people remember this. We didn't talk through the movie yesterday. P actually talked to me through the movie
You was
yesterday.
a goddamn liar. We talked to each other.
Bruh. Yeah, look, I'm sitting here watching like dun dun dun. The P after that's a song. Yep.
That is not true.
Hey, yo, champ, what's up? I think that's the friend. I know it. I know it. Hey, but I'll be cool because they don't really bother me too much. But I'm gonna tell you though, D, you'd have been pissed off yesterday, nigga, because people were eating popcorn and right before the movie, you know how you show the previews and shit. So the preview was playing. Some nigga phone ring. And this nigga he answered it. Not only do he answered this bitch on speakerphone, bro. Now the previews are playing, so matter of fact, when in previews like the commercials and shit. So nigga wasn't really tripping, but I was like, Lord, I'm gonna have to shoot nigga today because if he do this shit during the movie, something got to be done. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't pay my matinee price to come here and be disrespected by this nigga in his speakerphone. Fuck this nigga. And I mean, he was like, huh, and the person on the other end, they just loud. It's like he's trying to get off the phone, but it just kept going. Uh huh. Yeah. Nigga, go home, nigga. She said, bring your black ass home. What the fuck you out here doing by yourself? Damn well she wants to move too.
That movie theater in general was loud yesterday, though. Somebody was unwrapping the damn sub sandwich.
Nigga.
Somebody was breaking brittle.
Let me tell y'all something. D. The difference in going to the nice movie theater we was going to and going to the black ass movie theater is night and fucking day. The black ass movie theater got books. Niggas are opening sub sandwiches, bags of chips that ain't paid for nobody in this motherfucker. I'm talking about, I heard fucking Coke. What the fuck is all this shit? Not to mention nigga on speakerphone shit. Niggas in there with pistols. Now, mind you, me and P
I
going.
say you was the nigga in there
No,
with a pistol.
no. Me and P going there with our pistol. Nobody check your backpack because they don't want that smoke. Nobody at the like when you walk, you know how you first walk into that joint and before you split to go to the actual theater, somebody ticket somebody right there. Ain't nobody there, nigga. They're like, nigga, it's two people working. Y'all do what y'all gonna fucking do. I'm like, okay, nigga. Like P said, we had our heat. I look up before we walk into the movie theater. Another nigga and his old lady scrapped up. I'm like, nigga, is everybody gonna shoot each other in this bitch today? Like, all thing I be remembering is that shit that happened. I think during one of the Batman movies or something, and some people got killed because the dude came in there and did it out, did whatever.
That was in Colorado, right?
It was somewhere, but I vaguely remember that shit, and that shit has been with me ever since. And I said, as a gun-toting, hillbilly ass black man, I would be damned if I ain't shooting something back. Like if you gonna get me, you gonna get me. But nigga, you gonna know I would die. We had a little, you know what I'm saying, a little something. So I always try my best to bring the pistols in when I can. But it's night and day. The white movie theater. Now I tell you this though, the black movie theater, popcorn, fucking great. White movie theater, it ain't seasoned. It's real butter. It ain't margarine. You know what I'm saying? It ain't the same. Shit don't taste right. It's all good.
Yeah, I don't have those problems.
Huh?
I'm glad I don't have those problems when I go to.
Like I said, it's a the thing is the one by us, it's literally like 15 minutes out. The other one we was going to is in fucking Roswell. So it's like, do you want to? And the shit started 11:30 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you want to make sure you get up extra early to ride here to Roswell and do this traffic and shit, or do you want to go right here and just thug it out?
It's a movie theater off Memorial Drive. I keep wanting to go to.
Memorial
They
Drive?
got they got it's new, and they got it's got laser projection or something. It's like the absolute newest in fucking movie shit.
Is it in the plaza with the Publix? It's AMC, right?
It's AMC. I don't know if it's a Publix in that plaza.
Yeah,
But
I think the only movie theater that I know off the top of my head that's new, that's AMC off Memorial Drive, would have to be that. It have
Madison
to,
Yard.
yeah, Madison Yard. Yeah,
that
have to be
might be it. Yeah, I think that's it.
it's out with the Publix. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a new shopping center they built. I think like a year ago, 2 years ago, something like
yeah,
that.
Something like
yeah,
that.
Yeah,
yeah. And
we want to go there too. We just ended up
you
being.
should tell me what it's like, man, because I meant to go there the other day, but I didn't. I just went to the one I usually go to. But
Okay.
they supposedly like the
Yeah.
newest and latest and greatest in projection and
Oh
stuff.
yeah.
It's like laser something. It's like better than Dolby or the newest shit they got now. So I don't know.
Yeah.
But
We might check it out. And we want to see Cocaine Bear, so
mm,
it might
mm.
be the movie to go see. I don't know.
Did you see the Beast one with Idris Elba?
Oh yeah, we saw that.
Was it good?
I liked it.
Mhm.
They did a hell of a job on that CG tight lion though. I mean that nigga it was good,
Mhm.
but it was the nigga was aggressive. I feel like the end of the story didn't go as aggressive as it started, but it's cool.
Hey, so I seen Ant-Man, man. That movie sucked. It fucking sucked.
Man, you a fucking hater, bro.
Nah, I won't say that it sucked, but it's definitely in the bottom half of Marvel movies.
Why
It
you at the bottom half, man?
it just I don't know, man. It just I don't know. Cause Marvel movies bar is so high, man. At least for me, it's I don't know. I ain't gonna say it was bad,
Mm.
but
Yeah, right. I don't know what's worse than salt, but I got you.
it it sucked compared to all the other ones.
So, all right. So, let's just put it in perspective of Ant-Man movies. You think it's number three?
Yes,
Okay.
of all of the three Ant-Man movies, that's the third, definitely. I yeah, uh yeah.
Nothing speechless.
I know you said that. He like, nah, son.
It sucked. I ain't gonna say it sucked, but I expected it to be a little bit better, and it was it was almost like Love and Thunder, man. It
You
it
think
felt
so?
forced. Yeah, man, it felt forced. The fucking corny jokes felt forced, just like Love and Thunder. Love and Thunder's
Those belong in Ant-Man though.
yeah, but they felt forced, just like Love and Thunder's jokes felt forced. Like Ragnarok felt organic and it flowed, and when they were joking, if it made sense.
I guess so.
But Love and Thunder kind of it felt like it was trying to be funny, and Ant Man felt like it was trying to be funny. When the other ones were just funny naturally, and the end credits. I mean, I don't know. All the end credits of other movies were better. It felt like this. I guess these were end credits to damn Marvel series that's coming on TV with the
So,
Loki one
mm-hmm.
and what was the other one?
Council
It
came.
had oh with the other Kangs and stuff. I mean, I mean, Kang was alright.
So, all right, so hear me out. Hear me out.
It
So
seemed
from
like it seemed like people be in movies. They always in a bunch of movies at one time. So maybe he was concentrating on Creed. His
Creed
mind
was
frame was
good.
in Creed. I haven't seen it yet.
So I say this. Apparently, for Ant-Man, they did a bunch of reshoots at the last hour. This movie came out in February, right?
Mm. Hey, Pleasant Pen, she is on the radio. She's on the radio here in Atlanta.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
go
We're
ahead.
talking Pat.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah, Miss Pat. Yeah.
yeah. I think it came out in February. So if it came out in February, they were doing reshoots in January.
Ant Man.
Man, that last. So you remember that last scene you saw at the very end of the movie? Once everything was done and your boy was walking back down the street and doing all that, when he
Yeah,
kept saying, "You know what? Did I actually win? Am I tripping?" All that shit. Apparently, all that was reshot. That wasn't actually supposed to be the ending of the movie. The ending was supposed to be something different. The ending was supposed to be him and old girl either got stuck where they was at, right?
yeah,
Or
because they end up going back. Yeah, but it looked like they should have been stuck.
yeah, or
Yeah,
he died, or he was killed in the
I
movie.
wish that would have happened so they could make
So
another one.
it was one of those two. So that's one part of it. The another part was the end credit, right? The end credit is supposed to have been different. So what somebody said was basically that Loki shit you was talking about, that was just a throw in. That one supposed to be the end. Well, I don't know. Either the so let me backtrack. The Loki, yeah, from my understanding, either the Loki or the Council came. I think it's the Loki part. But supposed to be just like they had just throw some shit in there last minute type stuff. It was actually supposed to be um, another variant of Kane, which is supposed to be the good variant. What who is the the nigga with the metal and shit? Iron Lad. Iron Lad was supposed to help the girl Ant Girl with the device to bring Scott and them back home. And that was
Iron
supposed
Lad's
to,
the black chick.
huh?
Iron
Yeah.
Lad's the black chick.
No, 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 no. Iron Lad is not a black chick. Her
Oh, she
name,
was Ironheart.
her name is Ironheart. So if y'all remember,
Oh
one
yeah,
variant, one variant of Kane is Iron Lad. It's the actual superhero, supposed to actually be one of the leaders of the Avengers, the young Avengers. Remember in the comic book, oh, but it's like Dwayne passed out. His thing had
no,
froze. Um,
Yeah.
in the new in the comic books, um, Iron Lad come back from the future, right? And he intercepts or he sees a message from what's the nigga name? The android nigga, um,
Vision.
Vision, and he's and Vision saying that they need to instill the Young Avengers initiative or whatever, right? And he takes on Vision's armor and becomes Iron Lad, and he brings together the Young Avengers to eventually fight Kang and them, the bad Kangs and them.
Yeah, I didn't read those
Okay.
It's a
comic books, so
lot.
I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of comic book shit, bro.
So what happens to Immortus?
Um, the which one that what variant is that?
It's just a Kang variant. He's not
So all
bad
these
though.
so all these variants gonna play a part. I'm assuming at some point in time, where we're gonna actually get some information about these cats, like some breakdown, whatever. You got Roman Tut, who's came back and ruled over Egypt and ruled over the world in that time period. You have you said Mortis. I think Mortis supposed to be like he supposed to be, was he the first one or the oldest one? Some shit. Actually, it's a whole bunch of. So if anybody ever read the storybooks of Kang or understand the time traveling aspect of this nigga and him running through different universes and stuff, it's kind of like with in Loki. The nigga told us my other variants are terrible. And in the Loki series, it told us. Remember when Loki was in that big ass, and it was in some kind of clubhouse, or something, with all them different kind of Lokis, the different variants of Loki.
Mhm.
Those and they wasn't all the variants of Loki. They were just some. Imagine that same principle, but with a bunch of Kanes who are trying to rule the multiverse. So basically, we're gonna run into Kane now, since who
Oh
remains
man.
what he got killed. Remember, and you remember what he said on Loki shit. I know I'm saying a lot, y'all, but if you remember what he said on Loki shit, he who remains said that he was the one who basically got all these niggas together and got that monster to eat them all up. So it was only one person, one king left in the multiverse, which was him. And he made a TDA, TVA,
TVA,
yeah,
yeah.
TVA to stabilize his timeline and to um prune out different niggas like the Lokis and shit that will make the timeline veer off that can eventually sprout another Kane. Like that was his basis. So we can have a continuous straight timeline with no interruptions and everything can run smoothly. So when it killed this nigga, the timelines went back haywire. And when that happened, all his different variants came back, to fruition, and now it's finna be, you know, hell on fire. So now you're gonna run into a bunch of Kanes throughout multiple timelines, throughout multiple multiverse that wasn't there prior to, and there's gonna be a different storylines going forward. Woo! Boy, I need to work for Marvel. I need to get a check for that.
Well, that end credit actually made sense. Like the one with him and what's his face
But it
talking
made
about.
sense for Loki, yeah.
Yeah, it made sense for the Loki shit. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. It made sense for that. But I was thinking though, like at the end of the Loki series, they act like they didn't know who Loki was.
They didn't because
So now,
so
how do they know who Loki is?
well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, we gonna you'll get an understanding once that series start up, and you'll see how that plays itself out.
Right.
They disappeared in the series that we haven't actually seen yet. Um, but yeah, I mean, but they don't know who he is because when he came back, like I said, when he came back, everything was different. The
Yeah.
timeline has been corrupted now, and so the shit that people that remember, him and whatever, they ain't, them ain't the same. The memories ain't the same. They ain't the same people. You know,
Yeah.
it would take whatever.
Yeah. But that end credit made sense.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it made sense if you watch the series. So that's
Yeah. Which
another
I'm
thing.
sure. I'm
Huh?
pretty sure people watch the series because.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm gonna say though. That's another thing though. A lot of people probably don't ain't for sit here and watch 8, 9, 10 episodes of a fucking series. So if you don't watch these little series in between these movies, a lot of shit ain't gonna make sense to you. If you ain't watched Miss Marvel, when the Marvels come out, they're supposed to come out in November now instead of fucking July when they're supposed to. But when the Marvels drop, you gonna be like, oh, who the fuck this long, who this Kamala chick is? What the fuck happened? You might be lost at what the hell's going on.
Well, I would think casuals probably wouldn't watch it. But if you like actually keeping up with everything and you know in tune with the Marvel universe, then you probably have watched all these series.
Yeah,
But
to me, Marvel is kind of doing, and some I hate. They're doing the Apple shit. You got to be engulfed into the ecosystem to try to understand what's really going on and actually make sense to you. You know what I mean? But I said I try my best to keep up with shit as much as possible. Like I said, I didn't want to watch Eternals. I watched Eternals because I knew it gonna tie into something somewhere. I think the only thing I haven't watched that they dropped was that black and white shit, the the werewolf shit or some shit.
they got a werewolf shit up.
Bro, yeah. I haven't watched that though. But anywho, I see y'all talking about y'all talking about Miss Pat in the comments. Hey, Raz, I'm like P. Fuck that friend. Go see Miss Pat come to the show, bro. Miss Pat is funny as shit. Some of her jokes get redundant, but she's still funny. I'm gonna tell you something. Her sitcom she has out is in my top 5 favorite sitcoms of all time. Like the shit is stupid hilarious. It's a lot of cursing, a lot of real. It don't, kind of Dwayne was saying. Don't what they doing don't seem forced. It seems like this is how my mother would naturally talk to me if you know how we was on TV being recorded. So I can appreciate that and yeah, it's hella good. If y'all ain't never seen Miss Pat show on BET Plus, I think third season just dropped. You can do y'all know how to do it. Y'all can do BET Plus with the free
free
7 days and they got down get your popcorn, just watch. Shit good, then cancel. You know what I'm saying? Just use your email address. Y'all know how to do it. But yeah. And Sean, you said Miss Pat, you're kind of woman, huh? So Sean, I got something for you, man. I got this topic we're gonna get into real quick. It's not just for Sean, but it's for Sean. He already seen it before. So I'm gonna play it on screen. I want y'all to listen to it. It's a lot of shit now. This a guy talking. I want y'all to make sure y'all pay attention and hear what his brother talking about. Let's see. Sure. All right, here we go. Nope, wrong one. I'm gonna sure y'all can hear this. Everybody ready? Here we go.
I got 7 kids and 7 baby mamas. Now, for the past few days, I've been going live, telling my story, speaking my truth. And a lot of women having an issue calling me a deadbeat because I tell them I was being irresponsible, yet not wearing protection. I always tell these women that I got pregnant that I do not want to be a father to these children. And I offer to pay for the abortion. Majority of times, they'll either take the abortion or they'll take a plan B. But only these 7 have kept these children. But the crazy thing about it is they want me to be responsible for some children I told them I did not want. So for some years now, some of them been trying to get in contact with me, access denied, because I don't really know why you're trying to get in contact with me. I done told you I did not want them kids. So don't expect me to be responsible financially, emotional, spiritually, mentally, or physically with some kids I do not want. I got 7 kids and 7 babies. Think about it. You're not going to force children up on me. Yeah, we both made the decision to lay down and have intercourse. We both was irresponsible about the decisions we made that night. Yeah, I could have pulled out, but I didn't. And I ain't care to pull out because I'm not the one that's going to have to carry a baby for 9 months. It's the woman. In my opinion, Women should be more careful on who they sleep with, because you're gonna be like, one of my baby mamas trying to find me so I can financially support a kid I didn't told her or them I did not want. Another thing is, these just jump offs. These are the type of women that I ain't even had to do nothing for. The bare minimum, but they gave me access to their body, and they think I want to be a father to a child for one of them? Like, I don't even have no type of love for these women. How do they expect me to love these children? Before y'all say, oh, he irresponsible, he a deadbeat. And I don't give a fuck what you don't take accountability. Yeah, I do. I just don't give a fuck. You ain't gonna force these children on me when I told you I ain't want them. Yeah, I can offer to pay for abortion, but at what point can I force a woman to go get an abortion? I cannot. A woman say, my body, my choice, but I say, it's my life, my choice. Before y'all try to stitch this shit and be like, black man this, black man that, I don't give a fuck. I really don't. I honestly just learned what a vasectomy was 3 days ago when I started speaking on this shit. But when I figure out what that is, I'm not doing that shit. Then they asking, why not wear a condom? I have worn protection a lot of times. These are just the instance when I have not. And unfortunately, it has resulted into the woman being pregnant. But ask yourself and ask your friends as a woman, when is the last time that you told a man to put on a condom? Because I have never in my 27 years heard a woman request me to put a condom on. And me being an irresponsible man, knowing that that shit feel better raw, if I'm not going to put a condom on, and if she not going to ask me, it would not be no condom. And another thing, y'all keep saying, I don't think he's telling these women he's not going to be a father after he have sex and accidentally get them pregnant. Do that shit even matter? Do I have to tell a woman to be responsible for her body? Do I have to tell a woman? I honestly just learned what a vasectomy was 3 days ago. For a man to commit to her before she have unprotected sex with him? Or do I have to tell a woman, wait till marriage before she gives a man access to her motherfucking body? It used to be a point of time where women actually value their innocence, actually value their virginity. But we do not live in that day-to-day, do we? Y'all want me to respect a woman's body more than she respected herself. So I, as a man, can prevent her from getting pregnant. Whatever a woman gonna allow me to do, I'm gonna do. Don't expect me to be irresponsible. Because if we both irresponsible, who's responsible for carrying the motherfucking child for 9 months? It sure ain't no goddamn man. It sure ain't me. I don't got no remorse. I don't feel bad. That woman knew what she was doing when she laid down and slept with me. She knew the consequences. She knew the risk. And don't be trying to be like, oh, it's women with low self-esteem. It's women. For a man to commit to her before she have unprotected sex with him? Or do I have to tell a woman, wait till marriage before she gives a man access to her motherfucking body? It used to be a point of time where women actually value their innocence, actually value their virginity. But we do not live in that day-to-day, do we? Y'all want me to respect a woman's body more than she respected herself. So I, as a man, can prevent her from getting pregnant. Whatever a woman gonna allow me to do, I'm gonna do. Don't expect me to be irresponsible. Because if we both irresponsible, who's responsible for carrying the motherfucking child for 9 months? It sure ain't no that's ghetto or ratchet or it's hood women. My 7 baby mamas. And I don't even know why I claim them, just because it became a conversation. But some of them rich, some of them poor, some of them classy, some of them ratchet. Some got regular ass jobs, some got great jobs. So it's a woman on all levels that'll fuck with a nigga like me. And don't even try to speak on morals and respect, because we don't have the same definition of morals and respect. Stop trying to tell people they gotta hold me accountable or people like me accountable. The only person that can hold me accountable is my motherfucking self. Stop expecting men or women to come talk to me. I'm a grown ass man. I ain't gonna listen to shit you gotta say. And trust me, y'all think women gonna hear me talk and then stay away from me. They still gonna get this 8.5. Trust me. So I do not feel motherfucking bad. I'm the most honest individual you'll fucking meet. I do not have to manipulate no woman for no pussy. Trust me. That's ghetto or ratchet or it's hood.
All right, there we go.
So much to take in.
Let's see. Comments already. Wait, hold on. It's so many comments coming in one time. I'm trying to. Here
Why
we
you
go.
playing this too late, man?
Huh?
You played this too late.
I played just on time, man. It's gonna take long. Trust me. We can get up out of here. Oh Lord, let's see. It's so goddamn. It was quick. Y'all went in. Um. Uh. 7 kids. Why do he keep having unprotected sex? He's deadbeat. Fuck them kids. This is Sean. Michelle, all the single seats for the time I won't. Oh, they talking about what you call that? Yeah. You listen to Michelle. This is why I hate the internet and social media. But he stick his raw penis in, and what consequences do he to
And what he
be
considers to
anything?
be anything.
Me too, Raz. 27. What's 27?
I think he might have said he was 27. I don't know.
Man, he might did.
Yeah, you're 27. Yeah.
Yeah. I hope he gets healed from his issues, because this is coming from a hurt place.
Nigga look 35.
He might be.
Talk that ish, black man. Of course, that was a shine. Definitely needs some healing from a professional. Men should also value their bodies too. He knows what he is saying makes no sense. No sense. He knew as well. This man a clown. Facts. If he respected himself, he wouldn't be dealing with those kind of women. It's always the ones who should be quiet that are the loudest. Facts. He doesn't respect his own body. AIDS, STDs, and other stuff happens besides babies. He trying to hold women accountable, but doesn't want to be held accountable. Hurt people, hurt people.
How you feel, D? Yeah, no.
Yeah. I feel he's right and he's wrong.
Mm.
I kind of like how I felt about Thanos. How
So
like
let me not catch up. Let me elaborate. Because Pierre had a confused face. Because Thanos'
Also, he
theory.
said Thanos. It's definitely Thanos. I can't
Just-
stand when people say Thanos.
That's like your man.
Yeah.
So what Thanos was saying was, if you snap half of the people populations away, it'll be more enough for the rest of the half to thrive, not just survive, but thrive and be fruitful and prosper. That like Dwayne said, I get what he's saying.
So Dwayne said we should snap this dude away, because I definitely agree.
No, what he's saying is that you can see the flaw, but you can also see the what he's saying to be somewhat
Oh, okay,
truthful.
I got you.
Yeah, go ahead, D.
yeah, basically, yeah. But to get back to Thanos' thing, like why he just ain't make extra? He could have snapped extra,
He could
but
have.
but
He
you
could have
know,
everybody, and everybody been
but
just.
I guess that wouldn't been a very good movie. So I mean,
Look, hey, stop! I'm trying to give everybody two on. Oh, for real? Damn! There you go, my
yeah,
brother.
yeah. So, but I feel like he is hurt, but I could also see him saying, "Well, it take two people to lay down,
Mm-hmm.
and you could make him wear protection, or you could wear protection yourself. I mean, they make female contraceptives also.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I mean, unless he's forcing himself on you, you could tell him to wear protection, and if not, then we're not sleeping together. So it has to be some accountability both ways. I'm not saying that he's completely right, but I mean, I could see his point about, well, I want to have unprotected sex with you. You could say no. I mean, is that an option or no? I mean, let me
I
know.
mean, I would, your choice, your body. I would think so.
Right. And so, and he did say he slept with women with protection. they made him wear protection. He's like, these particular 7 women said no, so he just did what he did. Like
Yeah.
I said, I'm not saying that's right, but again, they could also made him wear protection too. Um, about the abortions thing and them actually having a child. I mean, that's a choice. I think it's actually against the law now, but
Yeah,
but
bro. Yeah. Nobody got a
it's
choice.
against the law now. But yeah, I don't know. It's I could see what he I could see I could see some of the things he's trying to say. I think overall he's wrong, but I could see some of the points he's trying to make, and it should just be some accountability on both ends. So, but he should take a little bit more accountability also. So, I mean, that's how I feel about it. But it seems like I don't know. It does seem like his mentality is a little messed up.
A little jaded.
Yeah, a little bit. But I can see some of the points he's trying to make.
All right. So just to kind of, Sean said, well, first, Rachel said, this is not what he said. He said he bears no responsibility. Had he said what you said, I think we all would agree. Um, Sean
No,
said,
that's what I'm saying. I mean, like I don't think that he's totally unculpable in this. I'm just
yeah,
saying I could see some of the points he's trying to make though.
Sean said he
So
mad that ladies get no blame. Facts, Rachel. Michelle said, Sean, they have a deadbeat dad. So, okay, P, how you feel?
I mean, I don't even know if I can regurgitate all the thoughts that I expressed earlier because D'Angelo always makes me watch this shit against my will beforehand. But I mean, of course, I think this dude is a piece of trash. The only credit I will give him, if you can even call it that, is the fact that he is upfront about what he does not want. Because I think I would rather have a man tell me, hey, I do not want kids. This is not something I want, not something I'm participating in. You move accordingly based on you knowing that, than me fuck around and get pregnant and then I find out you a deadbeat on the back end. So that's the only thing I can give him credit for is that he would say it up front. But like I told D'Angelo also, I also don't know when this conversation is happening because you said yourself these women are jump offs. So I can't imagine y'all sitting down having deep conversations about what y'all want from the future if these ain't people that you really have relationships with. So are these conversations really happening beforehand or are they happening after you done bust inside her and you're like, hey, I don't want kids, so you want to go get this plan B or you want to wait and see what happened and I'll pay for the abortion? So I don't know when the conversation is happening. Hopefully it's happening on the front end. I don't know. But that's the only thing that I could pull from this that might be sort of kind of positive. Um, in terms of, I totally felt like he lacked responsibility and accountability completely. And the thing is, he said nobody can make him accountable. Well, the government absolutely can. And I am not a proponent of having to have the government involved, child support and things of that nature. To me, is not the go-to. To me, it should be like your last resort. But yeah, they will absolutely hold you accountable. Now, you not being present in the child's life, well, no, nobody can control that. And honestly, with your mentality and how reckless you talk, I wouldn't even want you around my child. But like I said, it was a lot of layers because I put the onus on the woman too for even sleeping with that type of man. And like I said, it depends on what the woman wants too, because me being a person that knows that I want children and knows that because of how badly I want children, I wouldn't get an abortion unless it was medically necessary. I wouldn't sleep with nobody that just flat out would be like, I don't want no kids under no circumstances whatsoever. Da 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 da. This wouldn't be somebody I would even waste my time with because if the situation presented itself, clearly we're gonna be on opposite ends of the spectrum. So just like I said, I had a lot of thoughts. Even him saying that he's never had a woman ask him to put a condom on, I was flabbergasted by that fact. And D'Angelo had nerve to his mouth. Well, you didn't ask me to put a condom on. You was a goddamn lie. Before we ever had sex, we went and got tested together. And then when we had sex, really? I'll say don't. Please don't put on. Please don't put on for these people.
Talk, man. My face.
And then when we had sex, I asked you, did you have a condom? Even I told him, even if you recall, when we thought Kayla was getting to the point of being sexually active, I told her that she could keep condoms at our house because she didn't want to keep them in her car in the event that her mama might find them and it'd be a whole thing. Because I wanted her to have her own protection in case these dudes didn't have protection. So the fact that he said he's been fucking with however many women and none of them have ever asked him to put a condom on just blows my mind, because the babies is the least of your concern. Them AIDS that you can't abort or get rid of would be my bigger concern. Them herpes that you can't get rid of would be my bigger concern. So the whole thing was just a mess. He's a mess. Clearly, these women he's working with is a mess. I feel sorry for the kids, because to me, the kids are the ones that are losing out in this situation, because they're going to grow up without fathers. They might be growing up with bitter ass mothers. I don't know, but it's just bad all the way around. And why that shit needed to go to social media, I have no idea. Those are my opinions.
Valid points. You got some valid points.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's coming between what you just said and what Dwayne said. I think it's false on both sides. I think that as people, you need to be careful who you lay down with.
Can I add something too? I feel like men always say, well, they don't have a choice. It's the woman's body. I don't have a choice. Everybody has a choice in the situation. Whether your choice is before the act, your choice is during the act, or your choice is after the act. Everybody has a choice, because he has a choice whether or not he's going to sleep with these women. He has a choice of whether or not he's going to use protection. He has a choice of whether or not he's going to get a vasectomy. If you feel that strongly about not having kids, go get a vasectomy, bruh. Again, it doesn't solve the problem of STDs that are running rampant out here. But if your only concern is you having kids or not, go get a vasectomy. They said it's so easy for men, and it can be reversed if you change your mind later and decide that you do want to have 8, 9, 10, 12, because that's where you're going to be going, children. You can go get it you can go get it reversed. So you absolutely have a choice. So I don't like that fact when men say, oh, they don't have a choice, because you did. You just made the decision that you did, and then this woman's going to make the decision that she wants to after the fact. But don't say you don't have a choice, because you do. Everybody in this situation has a choice except for the child.
Did he say he didn't have a choice?
So what he said was he told them that he didn't want children, and they decided to have children anyway. Basically saying that it wasn't his choice to have kids. Once he told them that he didn't want to have kids, and they chose to have them, then he told them he wanted to be involved for him mentally, financially, spiritually, none of the above. He wasn't gonna be there, because he told me he didn't want to have children. You decided to have a child anyway.
Yeah, I don't think he verbatim said that he didn't have a choice, but I feel like that's an argument you hear a lot of times. Is because I've even heard Sean say it when talking about stupid shit like this, that the man doesn't have a choice because it's the woman's body and it's her choice. No, men absolutely do have a choice.
So does the woman have a choice?
Yes. Dwayne, you want to listen? I just said everybody in this situation has a choice.
No, because when you were saying it, you kept saying he. I didn't hear you say, well, she has a choice. She has a choice to make him put on a condom. She has the choice to say no. She has the choice to say, well, I don't want to have a kid either.
Correct.
But all I heard was he. Now I'm not saying that you wrong or that he's right, but and I do agree with the timing of the conversations. I think it's shit he's leaving out. I really do think it's shit he's leaving out.
Of course.
Yeah, I really think it's shit he's leaving out. But
he probably unwinding down these girls. He probably said some good shit in their ear, and it's not a conversation about me not want to have kids came after the sex, not before.
Right. But at the end of the day, I think accountability has to be split 50-50.
You got to. There's
It's
no way
got to
around it.
Yeah.
Because I
because
got
because a girl, a lady can say no
yes,
unless he's raping them. She can say no.
exactly. But
So
also, if you
I
come to the
mean,
table knowing what you don't want, I know I don't want to have children. I'm not going to put myself in a position where you can make the choice for me. You get what
that's
I'm
true.
saying?
Like I said,
Yeah,
he definitely should be held
as an
accountable.
adult person, you should understand that concept. Hey, I don't want to have kids. Okay, cool. I still want to be fucking. Okay, cool. So these are your choices, my nigga. You gonna scrap up, scrap up, scrap up, or you gonna get the vasectomy joint. And that's really about it. Even with those choices, you still got to ask yourself or tell yourself in the back of your mind, it's still a small possibility that it still might happen. And you have to be okay with that if the person want to keep the child. Like that's the price when it comes to fucking. It just it's that simple. You can do everything above. You can have a vasectomy, you can put a rub on, and it still can possibly happen.
Right.
If it happens, I mean, you don't want to have a kid, but this is what happens. Like I said, and also if that's truly your vision for yourself and truly what you really feel, I feel like personally, you probably want to vet these women a little carefully too, though. You probably want to vet your woman who probably like, hey, I ain't trying to have no kids right now either, because maybe y'all on the same page. You get what I'm saying? Like it makes things a little easier if you're on the same page as the other person versus somebody who you just out here sleeping with that you really know, and you don't know what this person's life like. You don't know if this person being just waiting to have a child, and you know how you feel though. But now you left the choice in there and up to them. They're gonna have a baby, or you don't know this person is overly religious. Like you don't know if the person had multiple abortions or miscarriage. Like you don't know their circumstances and you don't know where they come from. So you're leaving it up to them to have this child when you know what you don't want to have. If you don't know
But
what
he's
you
already
want,
saying they're not women that he's just looking for sex. He's
that's what
already
I'm
said that.
saying. If
So
that's the
him
case,
betting and that's why I think that the timing of his conversation might be after the fact instead of before the
yes,
fact. So that's fucked up on his part.
yes.
That's fucked up on his part. So
It's like he said. Okay, no rubber, bet. A ski. Hey, let me touch you right quick. Look, that was great. That was cool. You know I won't have no babies, right? Nigga say what?
I would
Yeah.
say he needs to stick to anal. If that's really his thing, you can't get nobody pregnant with anal.
I don't know.
Or go get your boyfriend.
Yeah, you might get some that boy vagina, that pussy.
right. Yeah, I think it's some details that he might be either leaving out or might not being totally upfront about.
Yeah. I tell you
But
one thing they leaving out by him talking about that nobody can hold him responsible. Like Piatra said, the government damn sure can hold responsible one way
oh
or
yeah,
another.
yeah.
Nigga,
That
you out here not paying no money. That's cool. They'll suspend the fuck out your license and make your life a living hell.
yeah.
Especially for 7 months. And they the only thing they keep doing, they just keep adding that shit up. Keep adding that shit up. And before you know it, it's jail time. It
Yeah, it's
gets
definitely be
real.
in jail. Yeah, it's
Yes,
definitely be in
it
jail.
gets real after a while. So
Right.
he can wolf up and talk how he want to. Okay.
And just like I hate to say it, today's society, all the evidence is right here on the phone. You
Yes.
basically self snitched as
Yes.
usual. So
Yes. Like you said, this has went viral. So all thing these 7 women gotta do is go show it to a court and say, hey, this is the nigger. Okay, that's what he think.
Hey, player, you've been real hard on that ER. I know you black too, but nigger, you've been real hard on it.
yeah, you have said that a couple of
You know,
times. I noticed it too.
you
I
done
ain't
said
say
it about 3 times.
you.
I need
So
you to
wait,
chill
so
out.
wait, so wait, so wait, so
You
wait,
said
so wait,
ER a couple
so
times,
wait, so
homie.
wait, so wait. Y'all tell me I've been saying nigga different?
You've been saying
Yeah,
it,
you said the ER. Yeah, you
and it's
said it a
real
couple times.
hard.
I've noticed it too.
What's hard?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what it
It's
is?
that Caucasian coming out of you, man.
It is. I'm finna say that. It's I think after
Mhm.
Black History Month, my Caucasian side said enough is enough. And
Yeah,
it's trying to
yeah. I
fight.
noticed it too. I ain't saying no, but I had noticed it too.
Yeah.
I didn't. So I
I
didn't
was trying
notice
to
it.
let it slide, but he just kept on.
What was I talking about when I used ER though? Was I talking about this?
You said it earlier,
Yeah, I don't remember what it
but
was
you
the
say
first time, but it was
you like
close.
Riley. He says nigga so much. I thought nigga was nigga this, nigga that.
Hey, hey,
Nigga, can I borrow a fry? I'm like,
yes,
it wasn't like, damn. He said, it worked. It's like, damn, how you borrow a fry? You gonna get the shit back?
nigga, the teacher was stupid. The teacher said he was like, "Nigga, can I borrow a fry?" I said, "All thing I'm thinking to myself was, how can a nigga borrow a fry? Damn,
He
nigga, you
like,
gonna give it back?"
yeah, he like, what did he
I was
said
like,
the
that's
N
a good
word? It's
question.
like, damn, you gonna give it back?
Hey,
He calls
bro.
me a nigga. He calls him a
Hey,
nigga.
classic, bro. Classic shit.
Oh shit.
Oh, Boone doesn't make you want to get high and just watch it, bro.
Man, I might have to
Anyhow,
binge that shit, man.
what? Let me see. Michelle asked Sean he gonna get a vasectomy. That's why I hate the term trapper man because houseway, unless the women are doing something dirty. It takes two to be responsible. Green eyes. No, I'm not. I don't have sex that much too. Plus, I get tested before every situation ship. Oh, okay. Cool.
Well, getting tested ain't got nothing to do
Yeah,
with
I'm
the
thinking
research.
the same thing. I was
But
like, okay, cool.
but I do agree about accountability. Again,
hmm
you can say no. You can
Yeah.
say either you wear it, we don't do it, or I'm going to wear protection. They make female protection too.
hmm
So that's my only pushback. Other than that, I hate to say it, but I'm not feeling everything else he's saying. But I
Like
do
I said,
think there should be an
it's simple.
accountability.
It takes two to tango 50-50. No matter how you feel about the other person, whether you like them, love them, or hate them, you guys did an act, and from that act, this is what came from it. It's
Right.
plain and simple. It can't have one without the other, goddamn it. So it is what it is. You can say all day long what you don't want to do, but your actions say something different. You get what I'm saying? Like I don't get that. So
Yeah.
you
You
know,
both committed to act that could result in that. Like
facts.
no one is naive to what could possibly happen.
No,
Either part of
no,
him or the female. So
yes,
as much as people are bashing him as he should be bashed, you got the other party has to have some accountability too, because he didn't.
they do.
I mean, he didn't have. It's not asexual reproduction.
Nope.
So
We're not fucking seahorses.
Seahorses.
Yeah.
right.
We're
So
not what some of us aren't. Anyway. Uh but yeah, that's all I had for y'all, man. I say that one for last cause I thought it was real juicy. And I know Sean was gonna get into his bag a little bit. Uh but anyhow, I'm sure the
I don't
black
know why Sean feel like he Captain Save a nigga because he just be out here capping for these deadbeat ass dudes.
Sean
And he himself is not a deadbeat, so I don't really get it.
so I can't speak for Sean. Sean, you definitely sure speak for yourself on here. But I don't feel like Sean be capping for these brothers and be on here talking. I think Sean just be saying that do the man have a voice? Do we have an opinion? Do it always have to be our fault about something? That's what he be saying. That's what I think.
Okay.
And at times we can fall victim to the just blaming somebody thing and like being accountable on all sides. That's all.
Mhm.
I don't either. P. Sean, did you follow Kevin Samuels? He did.
He did. Love that nigga Dirty Draws.
I'm about to name Dirty Draws. You tripping? All men do is talk. All right, Michelle. But Michelle, you've been engaged 9 times. 9 times. Is the man or is the other way around? Rachel and Sean said he did. It wasn't Raz. That was Rachel said by Kevin Samuels. But let's see here. So this black business right here, P shared this with me. I think the ladies will like this. This here we go. Can y'all see that? Right on. It's
don't
called,
everybody speak at once.
Yeah, it's a delay.
yeah, I know that. What you say, Dwayne?
Outside, don't everybody speak at once. Huh?
Yeah, right. Goddamn, people got to delay you on.
There's nothing on my screen yet, though. There we go. It's there now.
Okay. All right. So triple O polish. This is the brand. Of course you already know, black on. Um, this is a nail polish brand. Diversity nail care with inclusive shades, imagery, and history. Right. So with this right here in particular, if you go to her Instagram, I like her Instagram because Instagram not only do it share her product, but she also shares like black facts of history, and that's me. That's what I love. I love the black facts and history, right? But she also has a great product as well. So you on here, you find your shades of color, you're getting beautified, but you're also learning a little every day, which I love. Like I said, you see on here, I'm see like this right here. Look at this. Unearthing a long ignored African writing system. Our researcher finds African history by Africans. So, like I said, stuff like that. Um, what we at? The racist place name index. Let me tell y'all something too while we on this. Well, I say after this right here. But anyway, like I say, go to Instagram. Definitely subscribe to Instagram. You will be educated and you will love it. Let's try her. Link in her bio.
Her polishes are also beautiful. I don't personally own any because I don't do my nails at home, but just following her on Instagram, her colors are really, really pretty.
The bottle is gorgeous. This is a beautiful, like beautiful. Uh, oh, you go to the bottle too. All right, so you got your gel collection, you got your nail care essentials. Um, let's see, let's click on one off. Let's go to the gel. Did I click on it? Okay, let's try it again. Go to the gel. There we go. There's y'all see.
Okay, computer been moving slow.
These are gels. Okay, and they're affordable too. Look at that, $10. That ain't on sale. It was 13. Now I'm assuming this is $10 a bottle.
Mm-hmm.
These are beautiful. I like this purple. That's fine. I like the purple too. These are nice gel colors. Now I'm not gonna say pretend like I to y'all like I know anything about nails. I really don't. I just know it's gel, and you can see it's more colors. Check it out. What say, Dwayne?
I literally didn't say anything at all.
Okay, my bad, brother. My bad. Let's see.
Now I was just gonna say, you know, you got gift cards, so you know, get a gift card. You can get some nail polish or some lacquer or some bundles or whatever.
Facts.
So
And you also got your lamp. Now I heard some about these lamps about cancer or some shit. Am I?
I don't know about that, but the UV lamps are for the gel polish. If you
Okay.
get regular polish, you don't need the UV lamp, but
Okay.
you need it for gel polish.
You got your soy nail polish remover. These are all the I don't know, sticky. What's this? Matte finish. Are these just essential colors or something? I said I don't pretend to know nothing about this, but y'all see it. Y'all know what y'all looking at. There you go.
Tell them about she's doing the FedEx grant thing right
I'm
now.
about to go to it right now. So currently she's doing this right here, small business grant contest. With 10 winners get 30,000 grand prize. So like I said, if you check her out, see what she got going on. Um, and
You
I
can
think you
vote
can
for.
vote for
Yep, and don't
on the
cost you
FedEx voting
anything.
page. It's free to do that.
Yeah, and I think you can
Um,
vote once a day.
Yes.
So support looks different. It doesn't have to be spending money. You can follow her on social media. You can share. You can go and vote for her to help her win the grant. So you got options.
There you go.
she also got a GoFundMe,
Yeah,
but
I see
you
it
know,
too.
trying to share my
It's
Black
they,
history. So
yeah, say help Triple O continue to share African history. We are almost at our goal. If you have what we are almost at our goal. If you have a moment, click the GoFundMe image above. We would be so grateful. You could donate, share our foundation. Thank you very much for team support. There you go. Like I said, she almost there. 110 donors. That's great.
Mhm. And speaking of GoFundMe,
Yes.
go ahead.
Okay.
I
I'm
was
sorry.
setting it up for you.
Thought you was about to run through it. Okay, let me get this first. Um, there you go. All right. So yeah. So speaking of GoFundMe, oh shit, what happened?
I'll get the link.
There you go. My bad. So speaking of GoFundMe, please don't forget to share what you can. I say even if you can't share, please share to your platforms. The GoFundMe is in the comment link at the bottom. Is also on the page underneath Dwayne, as you can see. But yes, um,
Support this GoFundMe before you support that GoFundMe.
Right.
yeah. Please. The other
Yeah,
GoFundMe almost done. They
yeah,
got you.
they good.
Go
They
here
good.
first.
This GoFundMe ain't got shit on it. So
Yeah. Please, we just it's just starting up. That other been on for a little minute.
yeah, they'll
Uh,
be all right. They a business. They'll be all right.
yeah, fact. Um,
But support both if you can, though. Most
I
definitely.
mean, I mean, I say it's right here. If it's a situation where you got like, oh, I got 30, just put it out to Ty GoFundMe over here. Then
Right.
the
Or at
other,
least do 2010. I mean, if it make you feel morally better,
25.5. How about that? Which
or
make it
whatever, just support this one first, no matter
27.50.
what you do.
But yes, definitely, check it out and give. I just want to say this real quick too. I don't know what's up with. I don't know if y'all noticed this or not, but we have
Right, Michelle.
so many triggering things going on, or not going on. So many triggering things in this world. Like I didn't know Six Flags had so much racist back meaning to it. We're gonna get into this shit next week, but I just want to just lay that foundation out. It's a lot of triggering, a lot of racist stuff behind a lot of shit that we do every day that we have no knowledge about. We was never taught about. We was taught lies about it, and it's America is a funny ass place, bro. That's all I can say about that. What Michelle said? P his heart wasn't strong enough for what he was saying while he was a one. Okay, you talking about Sammy? I got you.
Mhm.
I got you. But anywho, all right, we will get up out of here. Dwayne got something for the people.
Nah, just um, just pray for the UNC Tar Heels because they lost their game and they're not probably going to get into the NCAA tournament.
Oh
Uh,
no! Fuck them
so
niggas.
yeah, so
Fuck
yeah,
your Tar Heels, nigga.
I'm about to throw this jersey away because every time I wear it, it's fucking bad luck. But on a serious note, just I ain't got nothing, man. Just be real with you, man. Just try to stay alive and be the best you can in your circumference
This
because
nigga said King Kevin Samuels. Okay. I hear you. I hear you, Dwayne. I'm sorry.
yeah.
You damn Red Bulls are to blame for the king. Nigga said the Red Bulls to blame. Oh
Yeah,
my god.
just try to be the best you can in your cipher, in your circumference, and just try to live your life the best way you can. You know, best way you see fit, man. Just try. I don't know, man. 'Cause we on a downhill slope, man. Yeah, so
Mm-hmm. You okay, brother?
yeah, I'm good, man. And
Are you
anybody that's named, yeah, I am, man. Cause I just don't know anymore, man. Don't know.
hurt? It's okay, brother.
Just don't
It's okay.
just don't know. But yeah. And if you need any kind of help, get it. Don't be stubborn. No matter what kind of help it is, financially, mentally,
Get it.
spiritually, don't be too stubborn to get it. Know to
Mm-hmm.
reach out for it.
Mm-hmm.
So, and anybody that's named Tedrick is an awesome, amazing person, and they should be exalted. That's all I got. I'm out. Peace.
Tedrick. Who the fuck is Tedrick?
His middle name and Michelle ex fiance. She said stay away from all Tedrick.
What you got for PP?
We may not have a show tomorrow. D'Angelo ain't made a decision. His uncle passed away. He didn't share
said, I'm
that.
sorry, we're going.
We are going. Oh, okay, so we're going to a vigil for his uncle tomorrow at 6. So there won't be wine and design tomorrow.
Sorry that y'all. My uncle passed away. Apparently he passed away December 31st, and we just not knowing about it. So
Hmm. And
yeah.
it's just now a visual. Is there anything else to be visualized? I mean, are y'all gonna do it in the metaverse or something? Not to be disrespectful, but he's probably decomposed by now.
Why you like this,
No,
girl?
they had him in
Why
the
you like
county
this?
morgue. So I think he was like preserved. You know, he was cold. He was frozen. Would they freeze him in the morgue?
I don't know.
I don't know.
They had him in
But-
deep freeze, Dwayne. So we're gonna thaw
So
his
was
ass out. We
he
put him
was
on
in
top of our
cryogenics or something?
stand him up by the go.
He was in a cryo tube, but he was going. He thought it was going to cure him
Futurama,
later or
baby.
something. Yeah,
We had him in the Futurama thing, nigga.
yeah. So 200 years from now, they're going to
Go
unthaw
run
him.
the words, and we gotta get him out of there quick.
Yeah. Is your Uncle Philip J. Fry?
Yeah. He's a white piece delivery boy.
Michelle said, I'm not gonna lie, I started laughing with you. December 31st is March 4th.
Yeah. And granted, okay. So this I know y'all my people because when it hit me at my earlobes like this, everything in me was trying not to laugh because it was a sad situation. So my uncle passed away. But my mind kept saying, God damn, somebody fucked up somewhere. What the fuck is going on?
It's communication breakdown. It feels right.
So it's something like that.
That actually was that.
Having the wrong person on your, so that's what I was gonna say.
Like your next.
Try to have your, and I know shit is difficult and shit is crazy for everybody, but try to pick your next of kin best as you can, because this is a situation where that played this whole thing. My uncle passed away before the new year came in on the 31st. While I was sitting here watching the Bulldogs beat. Anyway, y'all know what happened. And
but he was also a John Doe too, though, which is interesting. So how did they find his next of kin if he was a John Doe?
So I don't know if they kept digging and kept looking. I don't know. But
John Doe means they can't identify you, right?
Yeah.
What about his dental records?
And that might be how it came about. I don't know. I just know that my uncle passed away in the hospital, my understanding, from having wrong medication or something to that nature. And he passed as a John Doe. Before they actually found out information to call my relatives, the person who was on paperwork to be called wasn't the person you shouldn't be talking to like that because they don't have it all themselves. So this is something that just went unresolved or anybody have any knowledge about until present day. So like kind of like Dwayne saying, it's like state already done took over, do what they have to do. So the visual is probably the only thing we can do, and just
I think it's in place of a funeral.
Yeah,
and stuff
and
at
just
this point.
just have a remembrance of him. Yeah, and best you can do in these circumstances, I guess. But yeah, but thank y'all for the condolences and everything.
Yeah,
No doubt, man.
Yeah,
rest in peace, whoever he is.
You ain't shit. I'll tell you that, but but yeah,
That's what a UNC comment, motherfucker.
Fuck them niggas. You know what happened? You beat me. You beat me last week, and the basketball god said we got him. D. I said appreciate it.
Oh yeah, I'm getting drugged this week. I'm
good,
getting blowed up. But I need you to win next week, man. The person that's beating me is gonna play you.
Just because you said that, I'm gonna lose on purpose. I hope I remember to lose. Hope I remember.
Nah, man, I need you to win, man. Steph Curry coming back Sunday, man. You gotta put him in your lineup.
Man, fuck that white boy. He gonna sit his ass on that bench.
Nah, man, fuck you, man.
He been letting me down all fucking season. So yeah, fuck him and fuck everything about him.
His name was not John Michelle.
Oh my
They had him as a John Doe. His name was Sam.
Yeah, my uncle name was Sam. This nigga said his nigga name John. No, John Doe when they can't identify you. You just go in as a John Doe or John Dane, depending on your sex.
A Jane Doe. Jane Doe.
It's John Doe. It's Jane.
It's John and Jane.
That's what it is. Yeah, I said Jane. I said John Dane. Nigga, that be so confused. What we got? A John Dane.
Michelle said she know what a John Doe is. We had to explain it to her.
Well, first of all, Michelle, you want to say his name was John. We never said that. So that was on you. Steph Curry is your favorite player. Okay, that's good for you, Rachel. I play fantasy basketball with this jackass on camera, and Steph Curry. Every time I play him, don't want to play basketball. So he has not been my favorite person this year whatsoever. He's still so crazy. He's still like in the top 3 niggas leading my team in points and haven't played in damn near a month. This shit is ridiculous, bro. The nigga was going crazy for a stretch, and then anyway, we ain't keep getting into it, bro, because I get so mad. Anyway, but yes, so like P said, we won't have a show tomorrow, but present everything with y'all. Y'all please be safe. We love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Peace.
Love you guys. Have a great week.
Deuces.